Hello everyone, it's your boy, and it's time for another discussion video, since I'm curious to hear your thoughts and such on the matter. Not long ago, a friend of mine put up a tweet showing someone using an Octoling in online gameplay. Now, as we all know, it's not out until the DLC drops, however, it's still in the game's files as of right now. This means that there's hacking afoot, which makes sense because if you haven't heard, they'd found some kind of exploit in the hardware of the system despite Nintendo's efforts to stop anybody from hacking. The save game editor SplatHex was also released. Oh boy, with these tools, it's obvious people can play as Octolings before the DLC drops or without even purchasing the DLC. Let's start with that. They can play it without purchasing the DLC, getting sea snails without leveling up or waiting for Splatfest, which is pointless because you could just possibly edit your gear and unlock all that gear without even waiting in the shops. Now, this is a mixed bag for some, since even though the gear system is a lot better than the purely RNG system we had based in Splatoon 1, some people still don't want to bother with the grind to get gear chunks and such. So I wanted to ask you all, how do you feel about the situation? Do you think save game editing is fine, with the justification being that you don't want to waste your time getting chunks and all that stuff? Do you think it's awesome to have free DLC early without having to pay for it? I wanted to see your comments below on this. As for me right now, I don't think I see much of a point in save game editing, whether it's for gear or money or whatever. It's because I like the idea of collecting chunks and micromanaging them and stuff. Save game editing would probably destroy the point of Salmon Run, since the rewards can just all be edited in. The experience tickets are pointless, the money tickets are pointless. You can just edit your money and level. Because of this, I personally don't like the idea of a save game editor, since it basically removes 70% of the game, with 30% being whatever you can do in the lobby, which is play matches, scrim. I'm not knocking that. Some people get on Splatoon to play Splatoon, which is understandable. So they probably don't have a point in all this gear nonsense and all the money and leveling and stuff. They just want to get to the scrims, they just want to improve, and I respect that. Personally, for me, I just feel like it'll be really empty without the rest of everything, you know? It just, without having to go to Krusty Sean, without having to go to the stores, without having to go to Salmon Run, it'll just feel empty. Without having to go to merch, you know, it'll just feel empty. You don't have to use the online shop. The app would be pointless if you're trying to if you don't need to get the gear or whatever. At that point, you literally might as well just start off in the lobby, because Inkopolis itself would be pointless. But if you can edit your X rank rating or whatever to 999.9, you're always going to be at the top of the leaderboards. You'll be able to tell whoever's hacking at the top of the leaderboards, or they can just, set their score a little higher to get second place or second in the world or whatever. But anyway, I'm not looking forward to this becoming mainstream, because this video would be like shooting myself in the foot, because this might make it mainstream. But I figured I'd make this video anyway before it becomes mainstream. Just let me know your thoughts on the matter. Do you think that it's okay? Are you glad that it's coming out and you can just get whatever gear you want and not have to worry about everything else? Just let me know in the comment section below, and talk to you next time. Peace out.